People say I ain't no good, and I'm crazy as a loon. Cause I shave my head in the morning, pick guitar in the afternoon. Just like old Chief and Charlie, I like to lay around in the shade. Well, I ain't got no money, but you better believe I got it made. Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this bald-headed country boy alone.
What's up, folks? Thank y'all for tuning into the Josh Terry podcast. When I tell y'all motherfuckers I'm excited about this show today, I'm excited. I don't get stood up by a lot of people a lot of times, but I have begged and pleaded to get these next two on here. I have been following them since the first fucking day I saw them on social media a couple years ago. And thanks to Toby a couple months ago, he hooked me up with these guys, and it just has not worked out on either one of our ends to where we could do a show together yet. And we're at Christmas time, and I got the fucking Regulators on here, Bobby and Eddie. I'm so fucking excited, dude. Dudes, you guys are just, I love every fucking thing you guys do.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you gave us the runaround for so long.
I know.
Mean, it's only been since what, June?
I know, right? I fucking suck. I mean, I'm the problem of every aspect of my life, including this show, I guess.
I know, shit.
As long as you don't swallow, I guess it's okay.
Oh, shit. You never know. It depends how much that check's going to be. $20 is $20 these days. I say all the time.
It is. It's a lot.
Hey, I say all the fucking time. I don't know how much money it's going to cost me to sell out, but I want to find out. And, you know, if it happens, I got to suck one or two to get there. I'm ready. I'm fucking.
I'm ready to put Eddie's mouth on the line, too.
Man, dude, the first time I saw y'all's videos, I shit you not, you would have to know me from way back in the fucking day for you not to be thinking I'm bullshit when I'm about to say. I've always thought when it comes to like racial issues or whatever, if there was more people in the world that put out stuff like y'all put out, like hatred, racism, all this other bullshit would be over, fucking done with, squashed. Because like where I come from, like I grew up having guys of different colors and backgrounds from me, and we roasted each other. We talked shit to each other.
Constantly.
I didn't know it was a fucked up thing, and the rest of the world thought this shit was fucked up until I went outside my community, and it's like, oh, I can't talk shit to this dude because he's a different skin color. Like, no, like I'm so used to people roasting me that look different and then nobody getting offensive or offended by it. So first time I saw y'all stuff, I was like, this is more than comedy. This is fucking great.
Oh, yeah. If you listen to like the media and shit, they make you think the country is so divided. But 99% of it is just everybody just bullshitting and mingling.
Yeah.
The trailer park and the hood is the same shit. The only thing that's different is the amount of concrete.
I mean, that's real.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, like, I didn't know. Like, I everybody's heard me talk about this before. I like racist jokes, but I like the ones that are more towards white folks than any goddamn thing. I love stereotypes, but I grew up with people, literally some of my best friends in this world. I know, like, that's the first thing somebody that wants to just be like, oh, I love black folks, or I love everybody else says that. Oh, I grew up and everybody.
I got 7 black friends.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that it was wrong to talk shit to anybody else until like the rest of the world told me.
My dog is black. I'm not racist.
Yeah, we named it Obama. A matter of fact,
I got a colored TV. I'm not racist.
That is fucking great. Well, dude, I mean, it's just not many people have that sense of humor anymore. They take life too serious, and you guys, I'm sure y'all have your serious moments. I'm sure whatever, but y'all's content and everything y'all make is fucking. You just living life, and there's nothing. There's nothing but love between y'all, and it's just the fucking best thing in the world to me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, shit. This has been my brother for 20 years now. So,
yeah.
Every now and then we get a little serious, but most of the time we just bullshit constantly the entire day.
The entire day.
You've been around somebody 28 years. You're gonna get serious every now and then.
Oh yeah.
How did y'all meet?
I was actually a trainer at a restaurant chain, and we had just opened a new store, and Eddie came in there and applied and got hired, and then ever since then we just been kicking it nonstop.
Yep.
That's cool, dude. Do y'all catch a lot of shit on social media, or is it all positive?
Oh, no,
fuck no.
it's very rarely positive.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, man. People like we do get the good comments, where people are like, I love what y'all are doing and y'all can end racism and all this shit.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's not so bad anymore. But our first account, God, it was terrible. People hated seeing the unity.
Did
They gave us shit constantly.
Did they just not get it? I mean, did they just not get the satire and the love in it?
Not at all. It's like they literally are from like 1999 on. Like nobody lived before then. Like if we were around in the 80s, like together making content, Mel Brooks would have loved us.
Oh, absolutely.
We would have been in all his fucking shit.
Yeah. There's not enough of it anymore, too. Like I was born in 87. So like I grew up and my dad not made me watch, but he watched and I picked up on it, like Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy shit from back in the day and all that kind of stuff or whatever. Like, I love the fact that they used to fucking dog on Caucasians the way they did, but it was in a love way. Like it was this is a joke. Like,
I'm giving you shit, give it back. You ain't got to be so offended or get angry and none of that shit.
Yeah, the people that probably talk shit to y'all on social media are the ones that are the most fucking racist and the most hateful people.
Oh, it's normally fucking white women.
It's always fucking white women.
Yeah, telling us he needs to be offended.
Doesn't that fucking just get your fucking just ass chap that a overeducated, spoiled ass white bitch is telling you, an African American man, oh, you ought to be offended by this.
Yeah. It's wild. For real. It's wild.
Like ever since our first account, Conscious Lee has fucked with us hard. That's been our boy. And every time like some shit like really crazy happens, I'm like, hey, George, is this, is it borderline or is it all right? And he's like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So if Conscious Lee says it's cool, then fuck everybody else. It's all right.
I'm one of those people that, like, especially on my show, it's harder. One of the first people I had on the show that was like a bigger social media personality was Ginger Billy. And he told me something back in the day. He was like, dude, whatever you put on social media, you have to go by the community guidelines. But with the podcast and other stuff, you can do your own shit. Same way when he does stand up or whatever, he can say whatever he wants to. If you're not coming from a place of hate and it's a joke, you ought to be able to say what the fuck you want to.
People could tell when it's hate.
Yeah, like there's no hate with you guys. I don't understand how anybody could get fucking pissy about it.
Yeah, because it's not like we just do strictly black jokes making fun of their stereotypes or just strictly white stereotypes. Like we make fun of both stereotypes.
Yeah.
Everybody gets shit on. Now we will only do black and white comedy because that's what we are. But if we got our Migo friends with us and shit, we'll do some fucking Migo jokes.
What's fucked up is I do them all with nobody in the room half the time. Like I ought to be the fucking problem, but I just like I had a show.
But like you said, you're not doing it out of hate.
No. I'm
you're
not
just giving shit.
I'm not a big fan of Carlos Mencia. But Carlos Mencia had a bit one time, dude, and it was talking about taking the power away from negative words. That the more that you joke about it, the more you talk about it, the more you take the stigma, the taboo away from the word, the less power that word has to use like everybody else. And so I'm under the impression still, and this is where my brain is fucked up. How you said a while ago, if y'all had been around in the 80s, you'd have been fucking 1,000 times bigger because nobody was sensitive. I'm still wired like that to where.
Oh, we are too.
Yeah, like I want to talk shit to people. That's my love language. Like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell my boys every day, like, man, I love you, you're my best friend, but I'm gonna call you a piece of shit. And that you should know that when I call you that, that's my way of saying I love you. So in my mind, if I'm talking about another culture, another person, or whatever, and I'm talking trash to them or with them, excuse me, with them, not at them, they should be like, damn, if he talks to his best friends that way, he's showing me love right now. And I don't think the rest of
Yeah.
the world
Yeah.
gets that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
very
we
true.
got 3 Migos that work with us right now, and I don't speak a whole lot of Spanish, but Eddie does. So like they'll start fucking talking shit in Spanish. I'm like, what are they saying? What are they saying? And I pick up on some words. Gringo. If I hear that, I know they talking about me. I'm the only fucking one out there.
What do y'all actually do?
Well, right now we're working on a drill crew.
Okay.
We're putting in fiber and shit.
Okay.
But we're heavy equipment operators. We've done it all. We worked on the pipelines. Eddie can operate anything. I'm a pretty good right hand man, as long as I just got to stand there and look like I know some shit.
He a motherfucker with the shovel now.
I am. I'm a son of a bitch on that shovel now.
It takes a special person to work a shovel day in and day out. I didn't realize what a fucking labor intensive job that was. So I was about like, I got locked up when I was like 21, 20, somewhere in there for like 60 to 90 days. I can't remember. I was on probation and shit and did some stupid shit. And I had
can
to
see that.
Yeah, I'm a fuck up. I used to be. I'm good now, but from like the ages of 18 to 23 before my daughter was born, fuck up, boy. I'm talking like
It's crazy how kids save your life in
Man,
more
you
ways than
ain't
one.
lying. I
Ain't.
tell my
Yep.
daughter every day that she did what the state of Georgia never could. She made a man out of me.
Mhm.
And like, but I had to like get up and go to work every day in that rehab detention center. And it was where like I had to fucking do road work. And like I had to put out silk fence and all this other
Oh,
stuff.
God.
And it's like, you know what? I ain't never breaking the law again. Fuck this shit.
Changed
They
my
gotta
life.
do this shit fucking 15 cents an hour. Kiss my ass.
And I lucked up and fell into country radio. Otherwise, I'd have been fucking doing labor, like manual labor. Let me go ahead and tell you, I got a lot of respect for everybody that does manual labor because my pussy ass can't do it. I ain't about that life at all, bro.
It ain't made for everybody. That's
Nuh-uh.
okay. It's all right.
I got a lot
We've
of
seen some tough talking motherfuckers come in, and then by the end of the day, they're throwing up. I can't do this. Shut up. Just go away.
And what's bad, dude, I come from farmers and I come from like my dad and my grandpa have owned a drywall company my entire life. So like if y'all been around drywall, y'all know that's some fucking work. And I can't fucking do it. I can't do it, bro.
You say you can't do it.
Fuck no. No, first time they put a sander in my hand at like the age of 15, like, and had to sand down mud on walls. Fuck that. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start robbing motherfuckers because I ain't doing this shit. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna learn to hustle, bro.
This is not gonna be the way. I am not gonna work hard like this. Fuck no.
Hagen drywall will make some motherfuckers think about some life choices.
You ain't lying, dude. Man, I've seen it. I've seen it to where I'm telling you, you take every soft ass person and you put them in a house having to hang, sand, and finish. And it's just like, you know what? All of a sudden, you either are fixing to fucking join the army or you just, you should be like, fuck this shit. I'm finna get a disability on purpose. Cause it ain't, I can't fucking do it, dude. How did y'all fall into this? Did y'all just say this like one day, fuck it, we're gonna start making videos? Or were you strategic about it? Or like what happened?
Not at all.
Nope.
We just said fuck it one day. We was at work and we were a 2-man kill crew. We were killing old gas services and they didn't have no kills that day, so they had to install. So we fucking went and installed the service, and while we're waiting, I was like, hey, we're about to make this video. Come here. And first video we ever did was an Upchurch song.
Yeah.
Back when TikTok was still fucking like Musically.
Yeah.
And we fucking did the video. It didn't do shit, of course, but we just kept making videos because we thought it was fun. And then that fucking Get Up song came up. And we did our own little dance because neither one of us could get those fucking dance moves down. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna make up our own dance for this shit. And we did it, and it did like 2 million views and like and overnight. And I was like, man, we might be fucking good at this. And then we just started making comedy after that because he can't dance. He's the only black guy in the world that can't fucking dance.
Yep, can't do it.
So we couldn't do no more dance videos. We used all 7 of our moves in that fucking first video.
Yep, all of them.
So we was like,
I only did 6. I don't know where you got the 7th one from, but thanks
Well,
for
I
the
did
extra
7.
credit. Thanks for the extra credit. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Well, I'm glad y'all fucking decided not to do dance videos.
Me too.
But-
That shit'll wear you out like you're on a shovel.
Man, I didn't want to do TikTok. Like coming from radio to starting my own studio, like I hired like these 3 good looking white bitches to like do all my social media and stuff for me because I was like, all I want to do is the radio show. Like all I want to do is the podcast. That's it. I don't want to do social media. I don't give a fuck about it. Nothing like this. So I was like, of course these bitches can do it. They're good looking. All you gotta do is shake your ass, your tits, or whatever. Tell them to go listen to the Josh Terry podcast. We'll be rich. Boom. No, those dumb bitches couldn't come up with. I fired them all within a month's time, and I was like, I can do this. But I was reluctant for the longest time because I was like, my daughter at the time was probably 9 or 10, like in 2020. I can't remember. And it's like, if my daughter likes this app, there's no reason in the world why I ought to have it or be on it. Like, it's like, I'm not made for fucking kids. Like, I shouldn't be doing this shit. But then
That's
the
the
second,
same shit Eddie was saying.
but the second I realized that there was money in it and there was so much growth in it, it's like, nah, this is stupid not to do it.
Now, see, the craziest shit is we just started making money this year from social media.
This
No
year.
shit.
Yeah. Like we've never been monetized on anything. And then this year we got monetized and we're like, fuck, this is what everybody's been talking about.
Yeah.
This shit is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you go to bed at night and you're like, oh, I've got X amount of money in that account. And then you wake up the next day and you ain't done a goddamn thing. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, maybe I will
Yeah.
put some more stupid shit on social
Yeah.
media.
Maybe let's try to put somewhat of an effort behind this shit and see what we get.
Yeah. I was so reluctant. I really was to even, because I just wanted to put me out there and I wanted you to like me for me and I wanted to be authentic to myself. But
That's
then
the best way to be, though.
yeah, but
People can tell when you're being fake.
absolutely. But there also comes a time period. It's like, hey, you can be you, but you can also do a trend or you can do something that's going to make you some fucking money.
Yep.
All right. There's a lot of people that just don't take advantage of that because they're like, no, this doesn't fit me. I'm going to make it fit me. It just might not. Like probably 9 times out of 10, it's a bust.
Yep.
But that one time, it's like, okay, I got it. I guess, yeah, it's going to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no matter what the trend is, you can make it work for whatever your brand is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Unless you're somebody like, and I think y'all are buddies with him, Justin Nunley. Me and him are buddies too.
Yeah, we're buddies with Justin.
And that motherfucker could touch a turd and it's going to turn to gold. I don't get
Yeah.
it. I love him to death. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, he's might be doing his own thing. And I'm very proud of the dude. But like, he's one of the ones that taught me how to do some of the shit and was like, why aren't you doing this? And it's like,
Yeah,
okay.
he's gave us some pointers too.
It's-
Especially when he came out to film for our show. Like he really put some input in and
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
he
very
did.
helpful.
It was
When are
very
you-
helpful.
when are y'all putting that out, by the way?
It's in post-production right now. So we're waiting on the editor to get it all done. I've seen a rough draft of the first episode and it's pretty fucking good.
It looks cool from what you sent me before.
Oh yeah, I did send you that. Yeah.
What if people want to be on the lookout for that, is there a way to like already subscribe to something or anything like
Well,
that?
The show has a page on every platform. It's ELE miniseries. I think on TikTok it's actually ELE official, but everything else is ELE the miniseries. So y'all can just go give that a follow and
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay updated on when it's gonna come out and where you can watch it and all that good shit.
It looks cool, dude. And I'm such a cynical cunt that I don't like anything. But like I'm excited to see like what it's gonna be from just a little preview I've seen of it. I think it's gonna be good.
Me too. And
Lord willing.
The entire cast is fucking TikTokers. So
Well, you at least get a bunch of streams. I mean, like it's I try to tell folks all the time. The only thing that is hard as fuck to get people to go listen to is a podcast. It's hard. You got the For You pages that'll just give you random views and all that kind of stuff. To be good at this, you got to, YouTube would kill at this. 100% would kill at this. But you have to be able to put out content that people want to hear, and it can't just be what they've seen from social media. You got to be good at conversation. You got to make somebody to go click on it. And it's the same thing with that video, with the miniseries y'all going to do. But y'all having all the folks from social media on there, yeah, you ought to fucking kill with that, dude.
Yeah, man, we wanted to give everybody a shot. Like, not everybody is going to get that shot to really showcase their talents. And I was like, well, fuck it. We're not going to hire any actors. We're just going to get people that we fuck with from social media and give them a chance.
Yeah, it'd been cool if y'all fuck with me, but I get it.
Oh man, you can come be in season 2, man.
Fuck it. I mean, I would. Don't get me wrong. I'm just. Some people get so. I have such a fucked up sense of humor, and like, there's.
Man, we hang out with Toby.
Oh well, there you go. Let me tell you what this son of a bitch did too, because me and him ain't talked a lot. But after we did the show together, we liked each other, and he sent me. He was like, "Man, I want to send you a package," and I'm like. I don't get a lot of packages because I don't really put it out there that I want anything or whatever. He sent me a shirt. Are y'all the ones that came up with the emotional support Negro shirt?
We aren't. That's LaJah, but he did wear it to the store with Eddie, and like everybody was like wanting to give Toby shit for it, but with Eddie's big giant ass there, they wouldn't go say nothing, was it?
No, they weren't gonna say anything. And then Toby, whenever you hear this podcast, I'm still lacking my shirt. Thank you. That's all I was wanting to put that plug in.
He got one.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to go ahead and put it out there.
Yeah, you can have mine because I can't wear the motherfucker anymore.
I don't think yours is gonna fit Eddie.
Probably not. I put it on one time, and my daughter, who's a fucking asshole, like you'd have to. She is 12 years old of me. But fucking viciously mean. And she starts following me around the house while I have it on, but like peeking around corners and all this kind of shit. And she would be playing rap songs turned down that was like clearly blurted out the N-word so many times in the song, and was getting videos of me wearing it and that shirt and that. And it was like, she finally told me, she's like, fuck with me. See if I won't post this shit on social media and make you look like fucking the Grand Wizard. Like it's not. I was like, I'm never wearing this bitch again. I won't. And then this is even better though. There's this old girl I was seeing, I don't know, fucking over the summer or something like that, and she was not my type, and by not my type, I mean she was an uppity bitch. And I come from pores. I am 100% poor white trash that got lucky in life, and I still act like I'm poor because I am most of the time. But she's not. Like, she's silver spoon in her mouth type shit, and it's one of those overeducated Karens. But she had big tits and was extremely hot. So sometimes you gotta let shit slide,
Yeah. And sometimes you can put up with a lot of shit for a nice pair of tits.
Yeah, she found that shirt when she was redoing like my dressers one day, and the bitch left me. All right.
Did she like sprawl it out on the bed and like leave it there?
She left it on the bed. I mean, she wasn't living with me or nothing, but pretty much I ain't got to hit again because of that shirt. She was just like, "You're trash, dude. Like, this is unfucking called for. No Caucasian person should have a shirt that says emotional support Negro on it." And I was like, "But it's funny. It's fucking great." Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But the way the world is today, man, you just you gotta be careful what you say and what you wear.
That's why we need more
who you saying it to.
Absolutely. That's why we need more folks like y'all, though, man. Like, it's not just comedy; it's the real fucking world.
Yeah.
When you say you still wired, how we was wired the way we came up, because I was born in '86.
Yeah.
So, things that we used to say, man, boy, I'm telling you, it doesn't make any sense now why we can't still shoot the shit the way we shoot the shit.
But do y'all not feel like it's kind of sort of coming back? It's starting to lean that way a little bit now.
I think it's because of comedy that it is. I think when you have podcasts like Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn and all these other guys or whatever that are just, we're so sensitized by the rest of the world now and being scared to offend them that we're forgetting that, oh, we can say what we want to. We don't mean it in a fucking bad way. And like,
exactly.
Not even like this isn't even that big of a thing. But when Morgan Wallen damn near got what they thought he was going to get canceled for whatever, it made his fucking career 10 times bigger.
Yep.
And it's just
especially when he had the support of the coloreds.
Yeah.
Why you call them the coloreds?
I'm not touching that one.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not.
I could have said the help.
You want to hear something fucked up about that? Okay. I happen to like black women, beautiful black women. I had a big fucking fan of them.
Me too.
I get drunk and I think I'm funnier than I am. And most black women love me. They love my country ass. Like they just like being around because I just have fun with them. Like I don't see any woman, if you're attractive, different. It doesn't matter creed, color, background, whatever. If I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you, and I'm gonna treat you the same way. I have a problem when I get drunk of trying to, because I'm not smooth. I'm the unsmoothest motherfucker on the planet.
Now hold on, you pulled the big titty rich girl. Now you had to have some game.
I also lost that bitch too.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
but I can giggle you damn panties off. I'll make you laugh or whatever. So there was this extremely hot lady at the bar, and my fuck up was I just watched the movie The Help a couple days before, so it was in my head. So my line to her after I asked her if I could buy her a drink was, "You is kind, you is important, you is special." And she told me to go fuck myself in the nicest way possible. And I was like, baby, this is funny. And it was not funny to her whatsoever.
Damn it. That's
now
good.
We got a story about The Help too. So when we went and filmed the majority of season 1 of the show, we had LaJah come out and we was like, hey man, we'll throw you a couple bucks if you want to, help us keep the house clean, help us keep all the meals prepared and all that shit. Like we weren't thinking, we're going to hire a black houseboy. But let me tell you,
y'all are my fucking people.
Shit, and then people started like, it's not but white people asking him to do shit. He's kind of started feeling some type of way. And then Toby didn't help it.
Oh, hell no. This is the last meal you're going to fix in here. You ain't going to fix no more meals in this house today. No. Nope.
And then I won't say who it was, but somebody did call him The Help.
Yeah.
Can someone go get The Help and have him make sandwiches? And I was like, oh, this is going to go over very well.
Oh, shit. That's fucking wonderful. Well,
I wish it was recorded. I swear, I wish it was recorded.
When we told him about that, his face was amazing.
Yeah, you couldn't air that shit nowhere if it was recorded.
No, we couldn't put it no fucking way.
Oh, we would have made a dummy account or something.
You would have had to. There ain't no fucking way. You'd have got in trouble so goddamn fast. I do that shit all the time, though, and not thinking about it. And also not like I mean it in a bad way. I just literally say the stupidest shit, especially like I imagine you guys are like this to each other. If I know something bugs you, I'm going to fucking keep scratching that scab off.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I fucking can until you're like, look here, motherfucker. You going to have to stop right now or we going to fight.
Yeah.
But that's what you're supposed to do to your boys or the people you care about. Like you're supposed to fucking get under their skin.
We had that conversation right before we got on.
What was
I
y'all?
I was gonna jump all over his ass.
Yeah.
He was like, "Well, come on over here." I said, "Well, you better go ahead and call your wife. Go ahead and call Simone right now so she can figure out what's wrong with your face when you come home. Why you looking different?"
Man,
Because she always tells me, "Make sure you don't let nothing happen to Bobby, or I'm gonna kick your ass."
Man, that right there, though, like if you don't fucking fight with your best friend or the people you love about, sometimes you being fake as fuck to them. To me, anyway, like I don't like fair weather people, and I don't like people to just tell me what I want to hear. I don't think that's any way to have a career or a friendship or relationship. Like sometimes you gonna fuck up. To be a grown person, you have to be able to accept, hey, I fucked up. I might have said something stupid. I might have done something stupid. This person has an issue with it. Let's correct it. Let's see if we've gone too far here. Like, and there's a lot of people that can't take that criticism. But being able to be friends as close as you are, man, you got to be able to put your boy back in check sometimes.
Now, I don't think we've ever like really got into it.
I don't know, never. I don't think we never have.
No, I don't.
We understand each other too well to I guess, be that at that level.
Yeah.
But if he's fucking up, I'm gonna say, hey man, you're fucking up.
Yeah. And same with me.
Yeah, if I'm fucking up, he's gonna be like, bro, you're fucking up.
And then everybody that meets us thinks I'm always fucking angry. Like this morning, we get to work and we're just standing outside looking at the job. Everybody's talking about the job, what we're gonna do today and shit. And one of the bosses walks up and he's like, hey, you okay? You happy today? And I was like, yeah, I'm always fucking happy. This is just how I look. I'm sorry. I just always look fucking angry.
We have that fucking, both of us do. Just that older, angry, white look. I don't know how to describe it. Nobody. I used to think my grandpa was the most irritable, mad motherfucker all the time, and he wasn't. And like now,
when you start growing up, he's like, I get it.
I was like, God damn it, because I'm that person. Like all the time, somebody's like, man, what's wrong with you? And I was like, life. All right, I don't know. I'm not fucking mad at nobody right now. I just don't like nothing.
Now, there may be a moment coming soon that we might have to tell you to cut the part because our co-workers are coming home. I told them that we were in podcast, and they told us to let them know so that it could be quiet when they came in. But
I don't care if they're loud as fuck.
We'll see how it happens.
Well,
hey,
we'll see how it happens. Because they might come in here talking crazy, like we just scored some. You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Trust me, we've had people score a lot of things on this show. This is
we listened to Rebel and what's his name's episode. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that dude's a fucking animal. Whatever. Oh my God.
Fuck or whatever.
Yeah, dude, he came to he came to Nashville with us. He met us up there to record an episode in person. I'll tell you what you need to go do if you want to hear a fucking dude. I don't even know what word to use for him because he's a nice guy. He's hella nice. He is just a walking fucking ball of methamphetamine energy. I don't think he's on any drugs. I really don't. But that dude is fucking insanely wild.
It just took his toll.
Oh my God, he's fucking. But he'll tell you that, and it's just like motherfucker. Like if people didn't think we did drugs on this show before, now they do. Yeah, we are not a fan of Just Say No. I'll put it that way.
Dare is not number one.
Hey, Dare was full of shit anyway. They had me thinking everybody was gonna be offering me crack. Like every other person I met on the street was just going, hey, you want some crack? You want to smoke some weed? No one has ever offered me anything in 41 years.
Yeah, I've got shitty friends, so they've offered stuff up, but I've never had somebody be like, "Hey, you wanna go hit a pipe with me?"
Oh,
yeah,
you could ask Rebel. We're great friends. When we were filming, this motherfucker came up and was like, "Hey, where's the community cigarettes at? Where's the community?" We was like, we ain't got none of that shit you talking about. No, it's like we have some cigarettes. Greg has some weed.
Everybody knows, like I'm the mushroom guy now. Like so,
we got a couple mushroom buddies.
Oh God, it's the fucking best. Hey, look, I my head is so fucked up from mental health issues that in the past year I just started doing eating mushrooms. It is the best fucking thing on the planet for your mental health. All right.
That's what they tell us.
Oh
That's
my
what they say.
God. Oh, dude,
I'm just gonna live vicariously through you.
Did Rebel tell you his mushroom story?
I don't know if he did or not.
That motherfucker did mushrooms while we were filming, and his
Yeah.
big 6'6", 400-pound ass was pretended to be an airplane out in the front yard for about
Jesus.
3 hours.
Yeah, he did too many. I microdose. Like, yeah, I'm not. My head's so fucked up. I ain't trying to be in there. No, I microdose for the healthy reasons of it, like for the mental aspect of it. No, not. The only thing that I've done that has been wild, and I literally did it Saturday. I did LSD. But I microdosed it too because it's supposed to be good for you. Like if you take it in healthy doses, and I tried it for the first time. Look, I know why every goddamn hippie back in the 70s now was doing so much of it, but I microdosed and was the happiest person alive. If I'd have done any more than a microdose, no, I would have been an airplane in the front yard too.
Oh yeah, we had a jumbo
fuck
jet
that.
flying around out there.
Yeah.
He's
That's the
six.
biggest fucking air.
How big is he?
6'6", fucking almost 400 pounds, if not
God
400.
Damn. I didn't realize he was that
He's a
big.
big old boy.
Oh yeah, he made me look small.
Eddie, how big are you?
I'm 6'2", 320.
Shit. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm fucked around all of y'all. Every one of y'all make me look short as shit. I'm 5'10" on a good day, and every time
I'm 5'10".
Are you?
I'm normal height.
Yeah, well, see, we
Normal
normal.
height.
We normies.
That's normal.
It is. It is. That's hey, look, I promise you. If you're anything
That's what
like me,
she said.
Bobby, yeah. I normalize short everything around here. So it's like, baby, it's not my fault. I'm just trying to fit in. Like I ain't trying to stand the fuck out with anything. Like I just
Well, you know, Toby's a tiny motherfucker. You know that, right? Yeah, Toby's like 5'6".
I don't want to put the number on it, but it's down there. He might be like, yeah.
And then we got one buddy that's 5'5".
Or
Jeremy?
5'4". I think he might be.
Jeremy's short too. You got to talk to Jeremy. I'm gonna hook you up with Jeremy
Who's
Littell.
Jeremy?
Jeremy Littell on TikTok. He does all the little Johnny jokes and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
The guy, he owns Kick Ass Beef Jerky.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would love to fucking get hooked up with that dude.
He's funny as shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, are y'all wrestling fans?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I liked wrestling back in the day. I
used
stopped
to be.
after the Attitude Era.
Yeah, Attitude Era. I quit myself. Me and my daughter just got back from watching the Iron Claw. Have you seen where?
Was it good?
Oh, it's fucking amazing. It's so good. But when you were just talking about short people, I didn't realize how short fucking the main guys are in there. But like me and you would tower over them, and they're playing the Von Erichs, who is like 6 foot tall. And it's like, what the fuck? I didn't realize how short these dudes were. But I guess it's just on film or whatever. But yeah, I would have never thought Toby was short.
Yeah. It shocked me too the first time I saw him. I was like, oh my God.
That would explain all the beating the wife jokes.
Yeah,
Right?
she's taller than him.
Yeah, she's bigger
No
than his
shit.
ass. He's just defending himself. If Angel really jumped on his ass, I don't think it would be good for him.
That dude tickled me. I liked him so fucking much. Like we do these group shows every once in a while in Nashville, and we need to set it up to where like in the next couple months we do an in-person full video group show with you two, Toby, the other fellow you just talking about, get some drinks in it, some maybe some other narcotics, and see how it goes. Like, it'd be fucking
I'll
great.
try to get the whole ELE cast out there with us.
Oh, we can do it, dude.
Yeah, we'll get Rebel and everybody out there because
can fucking
Rebel's in it,
do it.
Justin's in it, everybody's in it.
Yeah, I don't know about Justin coming here to steal the show. If you ever listen to this Nunley, kiss my ass. No, I just play. I love the dude. He's just, I'm not envious of him at all, but he does shit that it's like, God damn it, how many followers do I got to get to do this shit? And like, I think he's fucking hilarious. Me and him have played golf and been around each other. He's been to one of our Nashville shows and been part of it at Live Oak and everything. Him and his family. He's fucking great, but he's just one of those. He never stops talking shit. So I
doesn't.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like
everything he says is fucking hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
Is he really good at golf?
He is
Because
pretty
he
good.
talks a lot of shit on the golf course.
I hate to fucking say it, but he's pretty good at golf.
Damn, that figures.
Yeah,
I just sent you a picture of Jeremy standing in between me and Eddie. Now remember, I'm normal sized. I'm 5'10". Look how little this motherfucker is.
Jesus. God damn. If you shaved your beard, y'all could definitely be Robin Big, by the way.
We've got that shit forever.
I bet you could. I mean, yeah, I would definitely do some skits. Well, I guess he's dead. It's not funny.
We've tried to fucking get Rob just in MTV to see our shit, so we'd be like, "Hey, man, let us be Robin Big the next chapter or something."
Oh, y'all definitely, if y'all keep up with the shit y'all are doing, y'all definitely gonna get picked up by somebody. It's too good.
That's what we're hoping, Lord willing, man.
Lord willing.
And I know I keep saying this, but it's really what we need right now.
It is needed.
Yeah, like it's all the division that we have. You need shit that's bringing folks together.
Yep.
And
it's very important.
Yeah, I don't understand and I don't think y'all. I don't think that it's a gimmick with you two to where like you can't do anything else. Like I think you could have fun and make anything funny. Like it doesn't just have to be a black or white joke. Like I think you could literally fucking do anything. You could do skits and I know you already do some of the stuff on TikTok and everything and your other social medias. But like if you think about Chappelle back in the day, Chappelle's shit wasn't every single one of them a stereotype. Now the best ones were. That fucking Clayton Bigsby, the first white black supremacist, is one of the funniest goddamn things I've ever seen in my life.
That's probably the best skit of all time.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. The only one
about the niggas.
The
niggas.
You're talking about the White family.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. The niggas.
Yeah, boy. Well, you can say that. I'm not jumping that fucking ship yet.
I mean, I thought we was all just being free here. It's America.
God damn. Well, it's not quite that free for me. That's where I can say
the Prince skit was really good too.
Fuck yeah. God damn, where he's blouses versus skit, whatever the fuck it is. God, it's so good.
And then Rick James, like that whole show was just fucking iconic. It was perfect.
Yeah. It was good as fuck.
I tell you what, one y'all ought to recreate, and I don't know how you could do it, but it would be so fucking good for you two. Have y'all ever seen the Richard Pryor and Chevy Chase skit from Saturday Night Live? Okay. Because it's gold. Right. Yeah, it's gold. It's only like probably 3 minutes long. Richard Pryor comes in to apply for a job, and Chevy Chase is the one that's hiring. And Chevy starts asking Richard all these questions or whatever. And it's where they start doing like some word association. So like Chevy would ask him it didn't start off racist, but it went there, but it's funny. Chevy would be like, when I say spear chucker, what do you think? Richard Pryor would be like, dead ass cracker. Like I'm telling you, it is fucking hilarious. Like it's one of the best things of all. Those back in the day was Saturday Night Live when Eddie Murphy was on there, when Pryor would show up back in the 70s and 80s. That shit's gold too.
Man.
Yeah, that shit's gold.
Man, a lot of people say that we ought to do stand up because of the type of comedy that we do. But you know, it's two of us. Like we just don't see how well it'll work out. Now, if someone's out there that's listening to this podcast and you have just the right designation for two comedic guys that you can guide us in the right direction, help us out now.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I've only seen one stand-up duo, and it's those twins that do it.
Yeah,
but they're real monotone and shit. Like I don't know how we could do a stand-up routine.
I respect stand-up so much. And so I don't mean any disrespect when I say this to y'all. I think y'all could kill in a lot of aspects of comedy. I don't think stand-up would work for what y'all do.
That's what I've said.
We've said the same thing.
I don't think it. I think y'all doing skits and stuff like that. I think y'all fucking would kill at that. But stand-up is so hard.
It is. And I have no idea how to do it.
Yeah. It's the next. Well, you got to be a storyteller. Like, and that's the thing. Like, it's not all about if you go listen to any of the greats, or anybody even now, like Tom Segura is a fucking beast when it comes to it now. Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis is the
Oh,
fucking man,
God
bro.
damn, he's fucking great. They're
He is
telling
hilarious.
they're telling a story. Like, and that's all it is. It's they're telling a story and you laugh at points of it.
Mhm.
And that's what makes like somebody who does stand up really good. They also make you think. Like you go listen to fucking Chappelle. Chappelle's gonna hit you with some fucking real life knowledge and shit and real life circumstances and everything. Like that's really, really good fucking stand up.
Yeah.
I went to a stand up show. There's a buddy of mine. I don't know if y'all have ever seen him on social media. His name's Alex Morrison.
The name sounds familiar.
He's a cool dude. He I know he's real big like on Facebook and YouTube and shit and Instagram. I think his TikTok keeps getting deleted. But he's the guy that says and I know y'all have heard this stupid ass sound, but it's like, what's that? A Lamborghini. It's a I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Yeah. He's cool as
These fat
fuck.
bitches in the back or some shit like that.
Yeah. He's fucking wild, dude. But so I went to one of his comedy shows. It was close to me. He invited us up there to hang out with him and all this kind of shit. And he was the only one out of 6 people that went that night that were good. And I'm not knocking the rest of the people, but I realized that I had only been to professional like stand-up shows until that point. And even the worst people that you went and saw at a professional one, you're like, okay, they're, I still chuckled. They still made me laugh. They wasn't horrible. 5 out of the 6 people that performed with this guy, I was like, I could get my fat ass up there right now. And I could tell some stupid goddamn just a story and it would be better. These people would be like, it was almost like they would finish one joke and they would
go
move
straight
on,
into the next one.
go into the next one, but it wouldn't have like a segue in the middle to connect them.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, okay, every time I've ever watched stand up, it's a transition from one joke to the other.
Yep.
And like I
And they
think
kind of tie together
Yeah.
sometimes, and then it can circle back around to the beginning of the joke.
well, you think about your favorite comedy specials of all time. Think about how like probably in the first 30 minutes or 20 minutes, they end up saying what is the last line
Yep.
of the thing. Like, so
Yep.
it's storytelling. Like you got to wrap it up. And like, I don't think a lot of people get that. I think they're like, I'm just going to get there and say knock, knock joke after knock, knock joke. And it's like, no, you stupid fuck. Like, that's not the fucking way this works at all.
I think
then,
I think we'll kill it if we
and-
ever did that.
What? Knock joke?
You would just go up there and do knock knock jokes. knock knock. Who's there? Edgar.
Hey, no shit. I'd be uncomfortable, but I'd laugh.
Edgar who?
No. Yeah, but god damn, that would be funny. If I was y'all, I shit you not. If I ever was to do stand up, it would. If I were y'all too, I would try to make the audience feel as uncomfortable as possible until
Should be hard.
until
Yeah.
people are
Nowadays.
fucking erupted, until just the laughter fucking erupted. Because people, I don't care where you go. Because especially like now, I guess it's a trend to where if you're in an audience at a stand up show, you want to start fucking hollering and saying
Yeah.
stupid shit or whatever. I would love to see some motherfuckers holler at y'all because they were uncomfortable.
Some
Like,
hecklers.
Oh yeah, god damn, it would be good. Just y'all.
The show would end
roast.
probably pretty abruptly, though.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Cancel. You're canceled.
They start hollering shit. We just put the mics down and get out the fucking audience, man. What the fuck you want to do?
I don't think, and I kind of got into an argument with somebody about this the other day. I don't think you can get canceled anymore doing what we do. I don't think
I
you
think
can.
that canceling shit's dead. Unless you really do some foul shit.
Yeah.
That canceling shit's dead now.
I think people are starting to realize, like, just because it ain't my cup of tea, I need to shut the fuck up about it because eventually I'm going to say something or do something. And I'm talking about people that work in social media like all of us do. Like, everybody is going to fucking fall from at one point in time to where it's like, oh, I made a joke that you didn't think was fucking funny. Like, and it could be borderline, whatever, whether it's racist, sexist, whatever. Like, you're gonna catch shit from it. It's gonna fucking happen. But the more you do it and the more people say, like, there's no malice in this, They stop. They start shutting the fuck up.
Yeah.
I really think you just got to push that. I mean, that's the way comedy's always been. Is people have pushed the envelope.
But
And
see, we all the with doing stand up, writing jokes is not what we don't do that. We
Yeah.
just fucking we're more Saturday Night Live. We just fucking roll with the punches and ad lib and
Come off the cuff.
yeah. If we say some funny shit, we're like, oh, that's a fucking video. Get the phone out.
Like last night. Just like last
Yeah,
night.
just
We
last
thought that
night.
shit was great, boy.
It is doing absolutely dog shit right now on the fucking interwebs.
I'll go ahead and tell you the shit that I think is the best shit that I've ever put out there. Fucking does nothing.
Does nothing. And then the shit that you're like, oh, this might, it'd be all right. This is just filler. The shit blows up.
Yeah. But I really think that's just because somebody told me a long time ago, the people that love you and the people that are going to buy your merch, the people that are going to buy tickets to your shows, people that are going to support you and all this kind of stuff, they want you to be 100% you. That's what they fell in love with. They want you to be you. When you start doing that other shit, like, yeah, it might not blow up as much, but I'll guarantee you get more like good, positive traction as far as with your fan base. It might not get but a couple thousand, 100,000 views, whatever. Y'all's numbers is stupid. So like they're what?
Not right now. It looks like we just started TikTok right now.
It's probably you're just suppressed. Like I there's so many people that try to sit here and tell me how to do this, this, and this. And if you don't do this, this, and this, like your account gets suppressed or whatever. And like I don't know who to listen to. I think it's luck of the draw more than anything.
I think it's just on again, off again. And plus the last 6 months, we've been working in different states.
Yeah.
So we ain't been together. So we weren't able to make content shit. We was just reposting a lot of our old shit.
Yeah.
Every now and then stuff would blow, but most of the time it was just, just trying to keep the page going.
Flowing. Just keep a flow to the page.
But now that we're back together, content's going to start coming out again. So we should be on the uptick again soon. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Well,
but if not, it is what it is.
We still enjoy doing it. We have fun.
Yeah. If I was y'all, do y'all do like besides for the thing y'all have coming out, do y'all do like a web series or anything with YouTube?
No. We've never touched YouTube other than just going and making an account so no one takes our name.
I don't do shit. We just bought new cameras and shit for the studio here recently. So we're just now starting to put like our episodes up on YouTube, which is so fucking stupid to me. Is
this gonna be on YouTube?
Probably. I'll probably clip this out. The stuff that we put on YouTube is usually in person. I'm liable to put the motherfucker on YouTube. It don't matter.
I was just saying because I've been smoking, he's been drinking. They're funny about that shit too.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
No, I know you don't, but I'm saying their guidelines do.
Oh yeah, fuck their guidelines. Well, I'm so, and I think it's gonna come sooner than later. I think all the community guidelines for everything, as long as it's not violence or sex, I think everything's fixing to get dropped anyway. I think there's too many people that are fucking bitching about it left and right. Like now, like with TikTok's never going to change because it's a Chinese app. There's no fucking helping that. But any other thing that is made here, they're going to take all that shit away. There's people getting in trouble about too much of violation of rights and all this other shit now. Yeah, they're going to change all that shit.
It's fucking, and like I said before, unless you're really saying some fucked up shit or doing some fucked up shit, it just needs to be just fucking ignore it.
Yeah.
It's not your shit. You don't like it, that's fine. Move the fuck on.
Yeah, I've never understood why people just want to take time out of their day to engage with something they don't like.
Well, us white people, we always got to tell everyone what they're offended by. So
always.
You know what's fucked up? It is the whites. It is the whites.
It's the whites. It's the whites.
It's the goddamn whites every time. I don't know why we think we've had it so bad that we got to put our fucking 2 cents in. Like we got to come in and have the savior complex that I see this person getting mistreated. Ta-da, Captain White to save the day.
Captain White.
Yeah. It's just like, this person's being oppressed. Let me use my white privilege to show you why. And it's like, shut the fuck up, Karen. I don't care.
Yeah.
You think people are still naming their kids Karen now?
I hope they are. I hope they are, so my kid has got somebody to bully.
I don't know, man. I feel like Karen's dying. Karen's are dying out.
I wish all Karens would die out, to be real with you. I'm so fucking tired. Well, and like y'all would be the same way as me. And this isn't me like being cocky or arrogant or nothing. I know that I'm funny, and I know that the shit that I can put out there would be fucking hilarious for social media, but I can't do what I want to do unless I'm on this podcast. Then I can
That's
do
right.
whatever the fuck I want to. You two, if you were given free reign to do what you want, you'd be two of the biggest motherfuckers on social media.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Because y'all got something that like whether it's a white person, black person, whatever, you guys reach out to two different cultures. You
And try to
would
bring them together.
fucking kill me. I don't think that my audience is 100% Caucasian by no means. As much as I talk about how I don't fucking like Caucasians, like I imagine a lot of them turn it the fuck off when they hear that.
Some of them, I guarantee you, some of them do.
They might.
But
He's
fuck 'em.
talking about the whites. We got to get the fuck off of here. He's talking about the whites.
Especially since the whites that like me are the poor whites. Like, and I hate the poor whites. I hate them the most. They've made it so bad for the rest of us. I'm a middle class white, and like I don't like the poors. Like,
I don't like the poors.
I hate the new poor whites.
yeah,
Like, but these motherfuckers act like not having a couple dollars for a little while is the worst thing in the fucking world.
yeah.
Like, I've been broke all my life. I'm used to this shit. Y'all
Yeah.
just don't know how to survive.
Yeah, I'm one of those motherfuckers that when he gets money, I don't know how to act. Like, I grew up fucking eating mayonnaise sandwiches. If we wanted Ninja Turtles when we were kids, we had to paint cockroaches green. Like, we were not a wealthy family at all. Like, we had what we needed. Like, we didn't go without, but also I didn't have extra shit. I didn't get to shop at the fucking Gap. Like,
Yeah.
and all these now, regardless who it is, I don't think people realize how hard it was. Even all of us born in the 80s. I don't think people realize how hard it was even back then compared to now. And like now when I hear these kids bitching, it's like, I wish you shut the fuck up and take your hoverboard and shove it right up your ass.
I just want to know when peanuts got so dangerous.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
What
Like
the-
now everybody's allergic to
to
fucking
peanuts.
peanuts. I can't even take peanut butter in my kids' school.
what? I live
Peanut free environment.
I live in South
Damn, for
Georgia.
real?
Yeah.
Wow.
I live in South Georgia, so we don't have nothing but goddamn peanuts down here. That kid just gonna have to fucking move. I don't think that and gluten. I don't know what the fuck gluten is. I ain't never gonna figure out.
I don't either. I think it's some made up shit.
It is. You know who came up? You know who came up with it though?
White people.
The white people.
The
God-
whites.
The goddamn honkies. That's who came up with it. Some rich white bitch was like, you know what? I don't want to eat wheat no more. So I'm gonna tell everybody that gluten's bad. And then like what pisses me off, then you'll get somebody else that's like, only in the past 5 years they've become allergic to gluten. They're like, oh, this
Yep.
has solved all of my
Yep.
problems. No, bitch, you used to eat McDonald's every other day and shit your pants. Like, you changed your diet. Don't blame it on gluten.
Yep. Yeah, we know some people like that.
Oh, well,
When we was working in Mississippi, we used to confuse the shit out of all the white people down there. Because me looking the way I look,
Yeah.
and then Eddie being black, and then when our families came down, my wife's black, his wife's white. It's a bunch of mixed babies running around. They don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't know who's with who. We used to get the wildest fucking looks.
I'm talking about it used to be wild.
Well, I think Mississippi still lives in the 1950s anyway. I don't.
Yeah.
There's like a wall around that state that says, you know, we don't want change. Like they didn't
Except for Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's the blackest town I've ever seen.
have you like that? There's something about that though with Jackson. There was a lot of things back in the day. Fuck, what is it? There's a movie about it. Matthew McConaughey's in it. It just came out a couple.
What
yeah.
the fuck is the name of that
Yeah.
movie?
It just
Yep.
came out a couple years ago.
Yeah,
But
me and the wife just watched that the other night.
it talks about how a lot of African Americans during the Civil War, or right after the Civil War, or some shit, all
Yep.
moved to that area in Jackson, Mississippi, and it was like a safe haven or some shit.
Mm-hmm. I believe it because the only white people in Jackson, Mississippi, all worked with us.
Ugh.
We
That's cool.
it was 3 weeks before we saw somebody that wasn't black. We
Yep.
saw a Mexican riding down the street. We was like, oh,
You probably thought he stole something. I don't care. My management company. My management
I don't care
company.
if you don't care.
I
I
don't
don't
get-
give a damn either.
I don't give a fuck. There's an episode, and I'm blacked out on this episode, and I'm fucked up bad. And me and everybody that we were doing it, like we were all talking about our favorite stereotypes with each culture or whatever.
Mhm.
And I was like, look, I ain't trying to be ugly, but when I think about Mexicans, I know they're hard workers, but all I ever think about is fucking tacos and pine straw. Like there's nothing in the fucking middle with it. And I love their women. Like I love a good Mexican woman. All right. But I can't ever think of anything else about them. Yeah, both like
I'm drawing a blank
see,
too.
it's
Yeah.
fucking it's hard. Every
Oh,
other
Modelo's.
Modelo's, I hate Modelo's. That's how
Even
bad
the Negras.
that's how, obviously them. That's how bad I hate Mexicans. I won't even drink their beer. Oh, well, this was the last episode of the Josh Terry podcast. Luckily, I don't promote that I speak Spanish, so don't nobody listen to this bitch. I don't think, even though we got the thing back, I think yesterday that showed us how many countries we're listening into. I don't think anything that's Spanish speaking was on there. So I'm not too worried about it. If they're here illegally, and they're not fucking gonna.
they're not
They're
trying
not
to start
gonna-
no shit.
Yeah,
They're definitely gonna keep quiet.
yeah. Leave me a negative comment. See if I don't call it ice.
Let them know. Just let them know when they listening. We're hiring.
Yeah.
You don't have to speak no English.
Nah.
You said that.
We got
shit.
one cat on our crew. He don't speak a lick of English, not one word. He was trying to tell Eddie something today. We had to go get one of the other Migos.
And I can speak some good Spanish. And I'm speaking to this man in Spanish the first day I met him. And I asked him what his name was. And he looked at me like, what the hell did he say? he asked the other Migo what I said. And he said the same thing I said. He was like, oh, Melvin. Your name ain't no motherfucking Melvin. Your name is not Melvin, motherfucker.
Miguel or something.
See, we with my family doing drywall forever. Like, we're not one of those that was like, hey, send them back over the border. We were like, hey, send them to us.
We need them.
Well, like, all of a sudden, we started making more money when they started crossing the Rio Grande. Like,
We got some shit that needs to be done.
yeah. It was like, God damn, we used to pay whites and blacks how much?
Yeah.
We just gave this guy
Think highly of our labor. Goddamn it.
we just paid this guy $2 for a whole day's work, and he's happy about it. We had this one guy one time, and funny enough, his name was Eddie. But he would always he was like the head Mexican. To where he spoke just enough English to know what we were saying to tell
We got one of those.
to tell everybody else what to do. And he was cool. Like, he was nice, but he would fuck with me because I guess I was like 15 and he was probably like, this fucking entitled little cunt. Like, coming out here and he's having
Eating his mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. You could just tell dude hated me. But like when my dad was around, all of a sudden the motherfucker loved me. He didn't want to lose that work.
Yeah.
But he used to tell me how to say shit wrong. And
Shit.
yeah, he would hey, go to this job site and say this. It took one time for me to figure out he was fucking with me. And it wasn't that like anybody wanted to whoop my ass or anything like that when I went to the job site. It was they were all laughing at me hysterically like I fucking was radio or something. Like they were just
radio.
hey, that's my favorite. That's my favorite tart of all time. I ain't gonna lie
My
to you.
wife calls me radio all
God
the time. I hate
damn.
that shit.
That I love it. Cuba Gooding Jr. did the best job of all time.
He did. He did.
That's
good.
the only time I've ever seen a movie like that with somebody with a handicap, and I was like, you know what? It's not that bad. I can deal with it. Like if I get some brain damage, I can just go be a sideline. You know, I can be a coach. Like,
Get you a little buggy.
yeah, this. Oh boy, you want to talk about something funny? There's a video, and it didn't blow up on TikTok, and it's probably one of my favorite videos I ever done. It was. Do you remember where he's in the buggy and he's sliding down the hill or whatever, like in the movie? I did a video to where it's like when you're sliding in her DMs and you know you have no chance, and it transitioned from me holding up my hands to radio going down in the cart, and everybody was like, "That's not funny," and I was like, "Fuck yes, it is." He would have thought it was hilarious. Yeah, that's like telling Helen Keller jokes. She ain't gonna get mad about it.
Yeah.
Like, not unless you tell her and tell her why she ought to be offended. Bitch would have never known me talking shit about her. Yeah, it's not like she's over deaf and dumb, and you're like, oh my God, she'd be so offended. The bitch is offended she can't hear or talk. She does not care what I say. She has no idea what's going on.
Exactly.
See, if I could do this every day right here, because like a lot of the guests we have country artists, we have social media personalities, and a lot of them suck. Like
They're all scared to be themselves.
Yeah. Like, but it's when people open up and like you can have a conversation. Like when we pitch our show to sponsors and everything.
Don't use this one.
I will. I 100% will. We're gonna hit up Dos Equis Negro after this. We're gonna be sponsored by Color Crayons after this. That's about it. But it says in our description, it's like, imagine sitting at a bar and meeting a total stranger, and by the time you get done meeting, you're the best of friends. And like people don't get that. Like you just got to be you. That's what has made y'all guys and anybody else that we've had on the show successful and unique, because you're just being an extended version of yourself and putting it on social media. It's fucking great.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
And we'll wrap it up on this, but if y'all knew, and I know I said this one time already, if y'all knew how picky I was about who I find funny or who I want to fuck with and do stuff with, like I'm a cunt. I'm cynical. I don't think anybody's fucking funny, or I think, like there's a bunch of guys that have wanted to do the show and all they do is like the dancing trends, or they do what's ever trending that day. And just because, I'm a good looking guy and I'm doing the fucking same thing that 12-year-old girls are doing, and I'm getting millions of views, like they think, oh, I'm a fucking star or I'm a celebrity or some bullshit like that. And that's not the case. It's you have to be able to produce your own content and be original about it. And that's what makes you guys so special. It's bringing folks together. It's good. I wouldn't say wholesome sometimes, but fuck wholesome.
We used to get that a lot.
We used to get that shit a lot, and I'd be like, what is wholesome about this?
Yeah.
I just told Eddie I found the negras, and I had Modelo negras in my hand.
Yeah. Well, it's sincere. Like, wholesome and sincere go hand in hand. I don't like you guys can say shit to one another, and even just me sitting here doing the podcast with you, and I see how y'all look at each other. You know that everything that you say or do is coming from the correct place. Like you're not putting on a fucking show because you're on a podcast. You're being you. That's why.
I mean, well, we would a real recognize real now. I mean, shit.
Oh yeah.
We would a real motherfucker. Real shit happen.
Well, I appreciate that. We can be as real as y'all motherfuckers want to be.
Well, in that case, our work crew is set up very racistly. Like the two white guys are in charge. Our Migos do all the hand labor, and then me and Eddie just go get piped.
Hey, one thing about stereotypes, some of them work.
Yeah. We do have a head Mexican, and that motherfucker is a badass motherfucking dude.
Yeah, he is.
They usually
Fernando
are.
don't play around.
We do not play around.
I'm scared of them. Like I don't even know how my ass is on here because I automatically think every one of them's got a cousin in the cartel. Like,
I swear I want to tell you about what this motherfucker told us.
Now, when you
today.
do talk to Jeremy, ask him about the cartel.
I will.
I swear I want to tell him, but I don't know if I want to tell him.
Who?
Tell me.
What Fernando did
What he did?
with his dog, with his thing.
Oh, tell him, man.
Does he speak? If he don't speak good English, fuck him. He ain't gonna hear it no way.
He speaks a little bit. He just go pick up some of this.
He doesn't turn this shit off when I said pine straw a while ago.
Listen to me. He bought one of them. The mini. It's probably about 20 inches tall little fuck doll things.
Okay.
It's got the little
The
titties on it.
torso. That's just got the titties, the pussy, and the ass.
Yeah.
No arms, legs, head, none of that
So
shit.
it came in the other day and he was like, I was like, you like your doll? He was like, it's okay. Pussy kind of skinny. I don't, He come in this morning. He said,
Chipper as fuck.
he was like, yes. Without a condom, it's fucking great. With the lubricant, we was like,
Why was you using a condom on
No
this fucking
shit.
doll?
The whole thing's goddamn latex. You're not gonna get it fucking. Well, you gotta watch the Mexicans. They'll get any goddamn thing pregnant.
He said, this man using a condom with a fucking doll? I said, hey, he's extra safe. He don't know where that doll's been.
But no condom and lubricant. He probably over there fucking it right now.
Oh, he in there going ham on the edge of the bed right now. Right now.
It's a white doll. It's a white girl.
Well, once again, it's a Mexican. What do you expect? It's probably plus size too.
We thought that was the craziest shit we done ever heard. Like somebody fucking a fucking fuck doll with a condom on. Like he really took that shit serious.
Then I found out today he don't even know my fucking name. He was like, relax, it's me, it's Eddie, what's your name? I said, God damn, it's Bob.
He knows your name. He
And then
doesn't want. He knows your name. He's probably hate white people. He didn't want to tell you that he knew your name. I do that shit all the time. Somebody will introduce themselves to me for the 10th time, and I know good and damn well who they are, but I'll be like, damn, man, I must have met you drunk. No, I met you and I didn't like you. It's the thing. Like, I didn't fucking want to remember your name. Speaking of,
It is what it is.
Speaking of Mexican jokes, do y'all know? I don't know if y'all ever saw the video because I'm pretty sure it got community guidelines violations, but my dick is named after a Mexican. I shit you not. My dick's name is Pedro. You want to know why?
Why?
All right, it's 4 things. 1, he's south of the border. 2, he's a very hard worker. 3, when he gets off, he likes to take siestas. And 4, he's been known to fuck a fat bitch or 2.
Damn, that's a good.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Don't either one of y'all go calling your dick like Estefan or some shit like that. Stealing it. That's me and Pedro's joke, goddamn it.
Hey, no, that's good. That's good shit right there.
But TikTok was like, I don't know about that.
Speaking of your videos, did Post Malone ever give you $1,000 back?
The bar did.
Oh, okay.
The bar.
Okay.
That's nowhere near as cool though. I mean,
No.
that's cool of them, but
Yeah, it's but he didn't know. Like that's the thing. Like the bar made an honest mistake. That's all
Yeah.
it was. And this is what's funny about it. So like we were there for a private party with the CMAs, and we got invited by a buddy to go. And there's like Peyton Manning, Hardy, like fucking everybody. Like I'm lucky to have some good fucking friends. Like it ain't like Josh Terry's name was on the goddamn list. Like, they knew better than invite my trashy ass in without like somebody supervising. But what happened is like it's Post Malone. You don't have to have a fucking card on file for Post Malone because it's the motherfucker's got millions and millions of dollars.
he just spent $2.5 million on a fucking Pokemon card or some shit.
Like, they're not worried about him paying. So he was dressed the way you think Post Malone would be dressed. And I mean that in all due respect. We got invited and we didn't know we were going to the last minute. So like we go in there and we had just got done with another show. So I got like blue jeans on, a cut off shirt and like a cut off flannel or whatever. I look like Post Malone's crew. Everybody else in the fucking building is dressed to the T because it's the CMAs. Like everybody's dressed nice. So I think what happened was the bartender was fucking just judging me and was like, "Oh, he looks like trash too." That must be.
I hope this card clears.
Yeah.
Swipe.
What's fucked up is literally it could not have happened at a worse time. I would we were leaving the next day to go to some shows in Alabama to record some shit. And on the way there, we stopped to get gas and it got declined. And I was like, I know I ain't killing it right now, but I ain't fucking broke either. Like, I know I'm not. And what had happened was that hit, truck payment hit, house payment hit, everything hit at the same fucking day. And my bank was like, not today, motherfucker. Like, if it would not have been for an artist that was with us, I'd have been stuck between Alabama and Nashville. And but it was cool. Like it was whatever. The bar was super fucking nice about it. They admitted that it was just, I mean, it was. I get how it happened. I wish he would have reached out, but also we've got some mutual buddies. And it's like one of those things that if I ever get to meet him because of it in person, there's a lot of people like I would love to fucking drink and hang out with you guys and party with you guys in person. There's a lot of folks from social media I would not. I would have them on the show. It's good for content. Like that's the reason why a lot of people won't fuck with me either too, is like he's not really going to befriend us. If I think you're fake or I don't think you're genuine, I really like it's not using somebody. It's hey, we're working together is how I like to say it. Yeah. But like he is somebody that I don't even know if I'd want to do a show with. I think I would want to just have some beers and talk to him. Like if I was around y'all, I don't know if it's not that I wouldn't want to do a show with you, but I'd rather befriend you guys because you're fucking legit good people, obviously, than just, oh, let's just use this person for content.
Yeah. And we know exactly what you're talking about because every time we get together with the ELE guys, we're always like, yeah, we're going to set up cameras. We're going to do this, that, and the third. And then we just end up bullshitting for the entire time that we're there and just hanging out.
Well,
and then at the last day, we're like, fuck, we didn't do none of the shit we said we was coming to do.
We go on these road trips. It's usually about once a month that I have to be in Nashville recording for a week at the time. And like we've got everybody from OnlyFans girls that make millions of fucking dollars that come with us, that artists, musicians, just a lot of social media personalities. We all get together and we do the same thing every time. We're like, oh yeah, we were going to set up doing, content for the week and all this kind of shit. But then it ends up being, we just had a good time. But what's cool about it is iron sharpens iron. So it's like, I always walk away from those things and being like, I might not have done a show, but I got some good ideas for some shit that I want to do.
Oh yeah.
And everything. So it always works. I want to have
every time.
Well, dudes, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Y'all have real jobs, unlike some of us. And I don't want to keep y'all fucking up all night. I do want to have y'all back again though. Anytime you guys want to shoot the shit, hang out, be borderline racist with me.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Really fuck up some shit,
Yeah. Like I said, I'll try to get the whole ELE crew together and we'll come do a live show. Have everybody.
Y'all let me know.
Except for Justin, because he'll steal the fucking spotlight.
Yeah, but we'll also get fucking 5 million views because that jackass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The views will be definitely in.
Yeah, I will. I'm fine with it. And Justin, I know you're probably gonna listen to this. Just know, I love you, you fucking asshole. He's one of those people. He's more like I'm not big on people that come up with gimmicks. And I thought when Justin first started with like the listen shit, I was like, damn, what's he going to transition into? Like, what's he going to do next? And that dude's just fucking funny. He's just creative. He's an artist. Like,
yes.
Yeah, like he could probably do stand up. Like he's one of those.
Yeah. Oh, Justin could definitely do stand up.
Yeah, I just like busting his fucking balls so much. He don't even fuck. Ever since he got that blue check mark, he don't fuck with me no more anyway. So
he's hard to get a hold of. I will say
he is. Yeah, I got both.
He's busy though. He's busy.
Yeah, I got both numbers, and the bitch still takes 5 days to reply. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Drop your social media stuff real fast before we get off here, and then we'll we'll be done.
All right. TikTok, we are not _the_ regulators. Facebook, we're the regulators again, and Instagram, we're the real regulators.
All right,
And
folks.
that's all of them.
Well, cool, dude. Well, Bobby, Eddie, thank y'all so much. This is one of my favorite shows I've done in a while. Being around real folks that get fucking real jokes and know what the real world's like. You guys are fucking cool.
Thanks for having us,
Thanks
man.
for having us too.
I'm
All right,
glad we
folks.
could finally make it.
Anytime, dude. Y'all, I'm telling you, you have an open invite to anytime either one of y'all or both of y'all at the same time want to get on here and just air some shit, bullshit. Y'all are more than welcome.
Yeah. We'll be back.
Most people like it when it's both of us at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't take it, but I don't know. I told you when we first started that I didn't know what it was going to take for me to sell out. But if I got to do both of you at the same time to get where I want to be, bring that shit on. Regulators, let's ride. All right, folks. Well, thank y'all for listening to the Josh Terry podcast. Hopefully I'm not canceled after this, and I'll see y'all next time.
Take it easy.